I have the doggone cutest thing for you. This is the launch of Boxes Upon Boxes card cutting dies from the fabulous folded collection. As you know, every month we have a brand new collection. This is the one for this one. And look at this. So this is the card flat. Now I'm going to open it up this way and this way. Whoops. And where's my other piece? Oh, here it is, right there. Look at that. Look how fun. It's like a Rubik's Cube, isn't it? How cute is that? You've got all of those sides, and then you can collapse it for mailing. It's going to work very, very nicely, just like that. Okay, that is Boxes Upon Boxes, but I've got more to share with you. Won't you please come play with us? Okay, well, let me get into this. Now, as you can see, there are 1, 2, 3 boxes, and all different heights, all different sizes, and they come together just beautifully. But let me show you how to do that. So 3 boxes, 3 cutting dies, as you can see. Pretty simple. So they each have this narrow flap, okay? And it's when you cut them out, you're going to cut 2 of each one. So 2 of that, 2 of that, and 2 of that. Now the directions, as always in our Fabulous Folded, are on the back of the package. It's nice because this is where you're going to store your dies, and this gives you all the information. So it just works very, very nicely. Okay, so it's pretty simple. You will want extra sticky tape. You will probably want a bone folder, okay? That's just going to make it easier. Now, when you have these, in fact, we actually did it this way, you're going to fold all of them into mountain folds, and you're going to want to burnish that with your bone folder just to make sure that they're really nice and crisp. So there's 2 score lines on each one. And as you get all of those folded, you'll want to put some extra sticky tape on that little flap. And that's pretty typical of a lot of ours. You get these cutting dies out of the way so that I can show you how these will go together. So you can see mountain folds, you can see the mountain, and the extra sticky tape, same thing here. So the way that these will go together is just super easy. We're going to fold this and fold this. And then I would remove the liner, which I won't do right now, and you want to tuck this inside the edge right here. So just like that. Same thing, remove the tape and tuck it in there. Then you have your, especially after you remove the tape, then you're going to have your big box, right, just like that, okay? You're going to do the same thing with the others. So just with this tape, you've got the mountain folds. You're going to put it on the inside of the other piece. Same thing, tape, remove the liner, and put it inside. And you want it inside because that's going to make a cleaner edge. So that's just nicer. Same thing with this one. So you're going to have those 3 pieces. Then you're going to see the directions right here. So you've done all of them. And then you're going to start attaching them. Again, extra sticky tape. So the tall box, so I'm going to set this aside and bring back the finished sample. So we have the big box right here. Then the tall one is going to get attached on the back side of it to the front of this. Then the smaller guy is going to go right next to it on the next panel. The back 2 panels aren't going to have anything. That's where you're going to write your message, okay? Then you decorate. You decorate that puppy however you want. And I will tell you, based on what Debbie has done, that a lot of our products just happen to fit perfectly. The other thing I love is these kind of peekaboo things, so you can let things poke out, because when this collapses, that's going to tuck right in, just like that. So that's fun, and you can kind of explore as you're opening this. And of course, it going flat is going to be nice. It's going to fit quite perfectly in our 10 envelopes, so no problem with that. Okay, now with this one, I just wanted to share with you. So Debbie did it out of the solid Gnomes and More Gnomes collection. You can see that pink that she used for one, and then it's bright pink on one side and light pink on the other. So she used that. Then she used the 6x6 Gnomes and More to cut pieces to go on each section. And isn't that cute how that little scene is shown, and then on the other two panels. And then she went to green for the tall one, and also there is the paper inside and of course outside. And then she went to blue for the smallest little box. Friends Forever, that's a cutout. This is the die cut, and the chipboard. Look at the chipboard. That little guy is just really cute. With Much Love is the cutouts. So what she used was the majority of the collection. She used the solid, she used the 6x6, she used the chipboard, and she used the die cuts. So they all just went together perfectly to create this little masterpiece. What a fun thing to open. Okay, but we've got more. And that's what I love what Debbie does, is that she takes the cutting die and just expands upon it. So here's our next one. And so I'm going to leave it flat. So I'm going to open this. Then I'm going to open this. And then I'm going to open this one. And there we go. So now we have a very different look. From our cute little gnomes to we have our Steampunk collection. Same idea, where she used the solid to create the boxes. So this is brown. Oh, I guess they're all brown. Oh no, this one is kind of gold. But then she went into the 6x6. And what this collection has are cutouts. So this is a cutout. This is a cutout. Can you see inside? You can kind of just explore this. There's a die cut. There's a die cut. And this is cutting die. I'll talk to you about that. She even put the pattern paper on the bottom. And then we've got a little steampunk duck in there. How fun is that? That is a die cut. Die cut. Oh, and then the cutting die. Okay. Now, being steampunk, not only do you have all these marvelous characters, but you also have the cutting die. So you can see, in fact, I thought this was really cute. You see this little mouse? He's holding one of the die cuts, sending you a smile. How cute is that? And for his hat is a separate piece. In fact, for all of these gears that she added, so the gears there, and you can see she glued some on the inside, letting them poke up. She did that out of the brown fireworks holographic. How fun is that? And I don't know that many people would identify that as after you've die cut it. This is going to be the free gift if you are a member and getting the subscription. If not, I've put it into the money saver, so that's fine. So what she used is, you saw the cutting dies, you saw the 6x6 Steampunk for Everyone. She used the solid to cut her boxes, and then she used the die cuts as she wanted them. Now the other thing that she did is that she sanded some of the holographic after she die cut it. So that little hat, you see the white edges? Well, that's because she sanded it, simply using our sanding tool and just sanding it, no problem. You can see that the butterfly, that's out of the cutting die. And you can see that she sanded around that piece too, that nautical piece. Just for you, hello, sending you a smile. On the back, missing you. How cute is that? So she constructed it the same way as she did the basic one. Okay, so that's fun to see. So very, very different looks from the gnomes to the steampunk. Let's see what else she has. Here is another one. Now let's just open this little guy. So we've got this, we've got our basic one. Oh my. And then we have, so that's what she's normally done, but look what she's added. she has added another tall one. Okay, so let's look at this. Okay, so you can see it from the top down. So she's got the big one, 2 of the medium size, and 2 of the little ones. So you've got all of this going on, and yet it all collapses perfectly and easily, more importantly, easily. Okay, so all you're going to do is when you die cut your pieces, in fact, let me show you what she used. Let's look at all of the areas. So I'm going to start right here. Just for you, it's out of the die cuts. Our little fox is sleeping. He is a cutting die. Oh, look at our little bear. Oh, and she even did one at the bottom. I thought that was cute. But she did, okay, we've got some trees in there. You can just explore this. Got more trees, that's all the cutting dies. A nature walk with you is special. Oh, we've got our little fox and trees. And oh, look, we've got a deer. Look at the deer peeking out. How fun, how fun. Look at more trees. We've got a little, look at that little bear. And we have a deer here. This is out of the cutting die. Thinking of you. Oh, this is great, just for you. It is just for you. Inside, we've got the little guy again. Oh my, this is great. This is fun. Okay, so what she has done, let me tell you what she used. So to make her boxes, she used At the Lake collection. So here is At the Lake solid. The die cuts are At the Lake, of course. The cutting dies are At the Lake. There's the deer, there's the Just for You, there's all of those trees that she had, and there's At the Lake 6x6. So that's what she's used. And when she did her, the boxes upon boxes, so she just did 1 of the big, 2 of the medium, and 2 of the small boxes. And it's even fun looking down like that, isn't it? And so each panel has things going on, but how easy. So when you attach this, you're just going to attach another one on the other side. Just put your extra sticky tape on the back side of this box and stick it on. Same thing with these 2 little guys. And then you can play and look for places that you can have hidden things, because that is just a delight. Absolutely fun. You can see how this is actually one piece that she's used and just placed, glued in place. Trees, very, very nice, all of that. And it's going to fold flat to go into the envelope. Perfect. Okay, now Debbie always gives us yet another idea, and I so appreciate that. So she's used this happy birthday card. This is a 5 by 6.5 inch card. And look what's on the front. You make the world special. And this is popping out. Well, that's neat. But what else has she done? Okay, let's go inside. And look, she has taken the other 2 boxes. This is the medium box and the small box, and simply covered the inside of her card and then did her boxes and attached them to the back and to the bottom of her card. Remember that from stamping, how they did those kinds of insides? This is super easy, super fun. I also love how she has this die cut with the chipboard, the colored chipboard, just holding on to this box. She's got happy day, you are unforgettable, it is your day to shine, everything is coordinated, everything is lovely. This is also chipboard. And on the front, these are 2 of the die cuts, another chipboard, and you make the world special, and just for you. Oh, that's cute how that covers that up. So I think this is boxes upon boxes, but it is just explore and have a good time with it. Okay, let me show you what she used. Obviously, this is Poppy's. So there's the Poppy chipboard, the Poppy die cuts, the Poppy's 12 by 12 this time. She used 6 by 6 before, but this is 12 by 12, and the Poppy's solid cardstock to give you all of those colors. And I think that this is many ideas to just copy and do how many you want, because I think they're really fun. And I love the idea that you can go inside your card like this. How fun is that? Okay, the woman is brilliant. What can I tell you? Okay, this is the launch of Boxes Upon Boxes. However, if you are one of our subscribers, you already have this in your hot little hands, and you've already maybe even started playing with it, because it does come with the idea right there. And plus, if you get the subscription, that means that you're going to get one new set of the Fabulous Folded every single month. And you will get it before the webisode that shows you ideas for using it. And I love the ideas because they just expand upon the way that you can use these and just get so much of your money's worth. Okay, so if you are interested in a subscription, or if you would just like to buy this, they are both on the right-hand side of your screen, and we would invite you to do that. The only place that you can get this is right here at paperwishes.com. It is exclusively ours, so that's important. And the subscription also. You will, by the way, save 10%, and you will get a free goodie every month. The goodie this month is that brown holographic fireworks that she used on the Steampunk. So that's fun to have. Okay, so that is what we have. And we are always hard at work at getting new ideas to give you brand new cards. Okay, if you happen to be watching us on YouTube, we'd love it if you would subscribe. Head on over to Paper Wishes, because as I said, that's the only place you can buy this. And check out this. You can see the ideas down below. There's photographs, and you can join us with the subscription if you would like. Take advantage of the Money Saver, and have a good time with it. It's a fun collection. Okay, I want to thank you for joining us. Thank you for whether you're webisode, whether you're YouTube or you're right here at paperwishes.com. And I especially want to thank Debbie for just doing such a creative job. Love picking that woman's brain. Okay, thank you, and thank you for being part of our Paper Wishes family. We'll see you next time.